Who would've guessed? We can make it the way that we want it. Who would've guessed? I could wake up to this in the morning.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another reaction video. At this time, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you like, then leave me a like. If you can comment, please do. Appreciate it. Love you a lot. And if you already subscribe, thank you very much. Nonetheless, this is going to be a different video that I've seen surfacing around with different colleagues that I have and a couple of friends, but I haven't looked at none of their videos at all, and they've been around for a while. So this is on my reaction of Death Battle. Death Battle is, from the looks of things, it seems like it got different characters, different backgrounds facing off against each other. So this should be a good treat. So right now, as for the first video of Death Battle, I have in front of me Thor and Vegeta. So we're gonna see how this is gonna go. And yeah, like I said, my reaction, I've never looked at none of these videos. None of the videos I put up here, I never looked at none of them. Especially Death Battle. Death Battle, this is like the first one for me. I've been seeing a whole lot of people looking at it, reacting to it, you know, from the searches, but I haven't actually looked at none of the videos at all, not even the people that reacted to it. So yes, this is going to be the first one. This is going to be a first. So I don't know what I'm getting myself into. This mug is 20 minutes long. Wow. All right, let's get into it.
Wiz, hey! Don't be mad, but I pushed some buttons in your lab and now I'm in cyberspace. Looking for that elusive
What
dislike
in the
bar
world?
that's been missing for months, but look what I found instead! Beer! Okay, not real beer, it's a bunch of emojis! Listen up, this is crazy. Did you know the Death Battle channel offers memberships for less than $3? I know, it's a steal! Members get exclusive badges, live streams,
really?
behind-the-scenes videos, members-only live chat, and over 20 unique emojis. All you gotta do is click the join button and you're in the
Okay,
club.
this is a promotion for them. Okay, here we go. Rooster. Okay, Rooster Teeth. They behind that. Okay. So this should be a real good thing.
Thor, the god of thunder.
And Vegeta, the prince of all Saiyans.
Oh,
The sky
Lord.
shakes when they appear.
Here we
and
go.
earth trembles when they approach. No world can contain the power of these two gods of war.
Or their egos. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons.
The
armor,
quality
and
on this
skills
mug
to
is
find
actually
out who
pretty
would
good.
win
I like
a
it.
death
I'm
battle.
actually feeling it. Okay.
Thunder cracks, the heavens rumble, lightning blinds your eyes. You look up to the
Okay.
sky and pray for mercy because Thor is angry.
Well, you would have if you were a Viking. Nowadays, we don't have time for myths and legends.
Oh,
Really?
don't we? For in the modern mythology of Marvel Comics, the Norse god of thunder was reborn.
And I'd wager this Thor is a hell of an upgrade.
The son of the All-Father Odin, Thor lived the life of a warrior prince, battling all manner of magical
they just
foe
basically
for
gonna
thousands of
give-
years.
That is, until
Just
he got a
basically gonna
little
give you
too
the-
big
a
for his
background
britches.
on it.
So to teach him a lesson
Okay.
about humility and
I like it, I
compassion
like it.
and whatever,
I'm feeling it.
Odin exiled him to the worst place in the universe, New York. Ooh, you hate to see it.
Thor's Asgardian body is immensely durable, immune to disease, and capable of healing far faster than any mortal man.
He's also the literal god of strength. We're talking lifted a planet-sized serpent strong, knocking out the Phoenix Force strong, arm wrestling with Hercules and almost throwing the Earth out of orbit strong.
Notably, he was once
Wow.
blasted with a graviton bomb, which subjected him to the gravity of a neutron star. That's over 200 billion times greater than Earth's gravity.
And he's got the stamina to match. Nice. Able to fight for 40 days
okay.
and 40 nights without stopping.
And what better weapon for the god of storms to wield than a sentient cosmic storm? Eons ago, the almighty god Tempest rampaged through the universe. It
Okay.
arrived in Asgard, and after a pitched battle, Odin managed to trap it within a block of the magical ore Uru that he would forge into his son's hammer, Mjolnir.
Oh, what more can be said about this beautiful thing? Forged in the
Okay.
heart of a dying star that went supernova and killed the dinosaurs, Mjolnir is maybe my favorite thing ever. He can channel bolts of lightning, manipulate the weather, open portals to other dimensions, and absorb and redirect energy attacks. Or just suck it out of your body against your will, like with this
Okay.
radiation dude. The presence. Not gonna be present for much longer, bud.
He's even used 2 Mjolnirs to absorb the power of the God Bomb, which would have killed every deity in existence across time and space.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. Mjolnir can transmute the elements, turn Thor invisible and intangible, let him travel through time, and even bring people back to life. And if Thor wants to fly,
Wow,
all
really?
he has to do is take it for a spin.
Never seen that
Literally,
before.
he throws that motherfucker as hard as he can and holds on for dear life.
And when he does, it flies fast enough to cross the entire galaxy in seconds.
Only one problem.
Really?
It's a little teeny. Unlike Thor's big-ass axe, Yarnbjorn, it's sharp enough to cut through celestial armor, and it's unbreakable, and an axe. Okay, look, it doesn't have a galaxy storm inside it, but it's still pretty cool. Oh shit, look, Wiz.
I think
Where
we
are
need to
they?
put that
No, you're
down.
not. There's no enchantment on the axe.
Well, then what the hell am I gonna do with this?
But should he face
Really?
an enemy beyond the likes of even his world-shattering strength, Thor can harness his inherent godly power into one single ultimate attack, the God Blast.
God is right. Even Galactus, the devourer
Yeah,
of worlds,
Galactus.
shit
Should I-
his
should
pants
I
and bounced at the
not
sight of
remember
such an
him
awesome attack.
from Marvel
Jesus,
vs.
even the
Capcom?
Avengers seem pretty small potatoes compared to this guy. Why'd he even bother with them?
Because not every problem can be solved by hitting it really hard.
Bullshit.
That was the point of Odin's lesson, to force his headstrong son to confront a world more complex and nuanced than his millennia of battle had prepared him for. Thor
Okay.
had to be more than a warrior, he had to be a hero.
He's battled Thanos, the Silver Surfer, and even the Sentry.
The Sentry is strong enough to contend with the Worldbreaker Hulk, a being strong enough to destroy the Marvel Universe over 100 times over.
And fast enough to
Okay.
demolish Ares, the Greek god of war, who can fight within the span of plank time. That's like the tiniest amount of time.
Okay,
that
so
we
they
can
getting
imagine.
really
There are as
political
many
over
planks
this-
in a second
this whole
as there
thing.
are grains of sand on Earth. Oh wait, did I say Earth? I meant 10 million billion Earths.
Thor has tanked disintegration beams trying to tear apart his
Okay.
atoms one by one, survived Mephisto trying to consume his soul, and even withstood a temporal rift that aged normal people to dust.
Oh, he's a hard bastard to kill, and even nastier when he loses his temper.
By entering a state known as Warrior's Madness, Thor commits an unpardonable sin in Asgardian society and willingly
Okay.
sacrifices his sanity for a tenfold increase in power.
Yeah, despite being a really sweet lunk that talks like he's in Masterpiece Theater and dresses like he's in What's Opera, Doc, Thor has struggled with being worthy of his father's legacy and throne. But no matter what unbelievable shit Marvel throws at him, Thor always rises to the occasion. Take the time this big machine
City dwellers can
Okay.
feel limited without owning a vehicle, but some use Zipcar to book cars nearby.
called the World Engine was controlling Yggdrasil, the world tree that connects 10 universe-sized realms.
The World Engine's purpose was to mechanically trick Yggdrasil into disrupting the
Okay.
natural flow of Ragnarok, the end of the world.
So Thor just pushed it and literally reversed the flow of fate. That's right, he outmuscled a giant multiversal tree and prevented Armageddon. Not a bad Saturday.
And he'd go a step further and defeat the mysterious elder gods that manipulated the cycle of Ragnarok in the first place, ending it forever. So perhaps now when you look up at the thundering sky, you won't fear the god's capricious wrath.
Because you'll know it's just Thor, the god of thunder, kicking ass and saving the day.
Okay.
Planet Vegeta, home to the bloodthirsty warrior race known as the Saiyans, and named for their mighty leader, King Vegeta. Noting the Saiyans' proficiency in genocide, the alien emperor King Cold and his son Frieza contracted them to be their personal hit squad, conquering worlds in their
Okay.
name.
But when Frieza felt these monkeys were getting a bit too uppity for their own good, he nuked them in their whole planet.
The king was dead, leaving his young son, the Prince Vegeta, alone. Burning with a grudge against Frieza for wounding his
Okay.
ancestral pride, Vegeta awaited
Hold
the
up,
moment.
hold up. He was actually got him being 68 years old. They actually got him being 68. Well, I guess they trying to be really, really political over this, cause this right here, this is trained by God of Destruction Beers. Okay, I need to get into, like, honestly, I need to get up to the pace of doing Dragon Ball Super, because that's what I'm missing right now. I mean, right now y'all probably sitting out here being like, man, you ain't looked at that yet. No, I haven't, because I didn't know what I was going to get myself into. The last I have gotten to was GT. Some people like GT, some people didn't. You know, that's the last season I ever went through. So I have to get up to speed of everything. I mean, hell, I'm even doing the game. I'm doing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and they made DLC for Dragon Ball Super and all that for Kakarot, and I haven't got to that yet. So I need to get up to speed.
Could extract his revenge.
As one of Frieza's former top enforcers, Veggie was trained from birth to be one of the greatest warriors in the universe.
It helps that planet Vegeta had a gravity 10 times greater than that of Earth's, making his natural physiology significantly stronger and more durable than a human's.
As in, making the whole friggin' Earth shake just by throwing hands.
And like all Saiyans, Vegeta can harness his ki, or inner life force, as a physical energy to make him even stronger, faster, and tougher than that.
Or literally shoot it at your opponent to blow him to kingdom come. That's right,
Yeah.
Vegeta can point and click a planet out of existence with his soul. Man, that's hardcore.
He can use ki to fly at faster than light speeds, slice you to pieces with an energy blade, and even hold you in place with energy rings.
So, let's be real. Vegeta's favorite attacks can be summed up with big-ass laser. He's got the purple big-ass laser, two-handed big-ass laser, rapid-fire big-ass laser, exploding ball big-ass laser, and fucking omnidirectional your-ass-is grass big-ass laser. Though
Yeah, I
I gotta
know.
say, my favorite is the mouth-wide-open vomit big-ass laser. Though that's more of a Nappa thing. Kinda like this.
Really?
Impressive ki mastery, Boomstick.
It hurts when I breathe.
Vegeta's most terrifying
Okay.
ability, however, is the one inherent to his Saiyan biology. Whenever a Saiyan survives a life or death struggle, their power increases exponentially. That's what Frieza was so terrified of,
okay.
the Saiyan's infinite evolution.
Yeah, they got about right. They got
So
it
it's
on
no
point.
wonder Vegeta eventually toppled the alien tyrant with the help of another surviving Saiyan, Kakarot.
And with Frieza's defeat at the hands of this earthbound Super Saiyan, Vegeta had a new rival and a new goal.
Become blonde! No battle required. Vegeta can harness the rage of his Saiyan heritage and transform into a Super Saiyan 2 and a Super Saiyan 2.
But try as he might, Vegeta struggled to keep up with Goku's ever-increasing
Yeah,
power.
he
I
did.
guess
He
it doesn't
struggled
help
so
that
much.
Veggie is maybe the single cockiest bastard to ever have existed. Yeah, sure, dude. Let Cell become perfect. Nah, we'll be fine. Hope your spine is doing all right.
I know,
Dumbass.
right?
Though Vegeta did manage to accomplish something that even Goku couldn't do on his own, becoming a god.
Once he and Goku met the god of destruction,
Okay,
Beerus,
this
they
is-
had a whole
this
new
is all
lineup of
spoilers.
martial artists to conquer, with some angelic training to boot.
With Spirit Fission, Vegeta can forcibly absorb an opponent's ki with every strike.
And he even learned Goku's patented instant transmission, allowing him to teleport huge distances.
But most importantly, with God Ki,
Okay.
he can go even further beyond and become a Super Saiyan God. A Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, and a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan evolved.
His power got completely insane. The dude was strong enough to destroy the Room of Spirit and Time, an entirely separate dimension,
Wow.
just by powering up.
When Goku fought Beerus, he nearly destroyed the universe. And that was the very first time he ever went Super Saiyan God.
Considering we've measured Dragon Ball's Universe 7 to be up to 13 times bigger than our own,
Okay.
he'd need to be punching with that much more energy to bust it. And since the shockwaves of their punches traveled across the universe in seconds, Goku would have had to be punching that fast too.
And that's not accounting for Vegeta's training in various exponential transformations. When an amount of power is measured by how many universes it can destroy, that power itself becomes incomprehensible.
Oh,
Ooh.
we're not done.
Okay.
Vegeta can tap into the same monstrous energy Beerus has, destruction energy. And when he does, he can perform Hakai and erase your ass from existence entirely. It erases you physically, spiritually, and even temporally, as in it wipes you from time itself.
Such is the might of a god of destruction. For when Vegeta wants to
Okay.
go one step beyond, he seizes that very power. He becomes a warrior fueled only by lust for battle. He becomes Ultra Ego.
If Vegeta's head wasn't big enough before, his Widow's Peak probably has its own zip code by now.
As the offensive counterpart to Goku's
Okay.
Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego Vegeta is a veritable juggernaut, able to absorb any hits that come his way and return them even stronger.
It's wild this guy has a Napoleon complex. He's one of the biggest badasses ever to exist.
In a way, failing to beat Goku was probably the best thing for him. Vegeta's whole life was spent rebelling against the humiliation of his race, trying to prove his worth by being the best. By contrast, Goku's self-improvement was never stunted by his ego and insecurities.
They don't want you to know this.
Wow.
If you use any of these companies, do this now. To be honest, I had no idea until
In realizing that, Vegeta became more than a fighter, but a husband and a father as well, willing to sacrifice himself for what mattered most.
And Vegeta got a taste of that himself when he hooked up with Bulma for some Super Saiyan sexy time. Getting to beat Frieza's golden ass probably didn't hurt either. He may not always win, but he'll never be put down for long. So be sure to practice your groveling, because this is one prince you don't want to piss off.
All right.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Life can be overwhelming, and many people are burned out without even knowing it.
Symptoms can include lack of motivation, feeling helpless or trapped, detachment, fatigue, and more. As a scientist myself, I've often been stuck in the lab into the late hours of the night working myself silly.
Well, we associate burnout with work, but that's not the only cause.
Any of our roles in life can lead to us feeling burnt out, and BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you to prioritize yourself. Talking with someone can help you figure out what's causing stress in your life.
BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't.
Okay.
Oh!
So what's gonna happen now? Well, we got it pixelated. Oh, really?
There, mighty warrior. What business havest thou upon earth?
Throw that hammer at me again, and my business will be polishing my gloves upon your face!
It sound about him.
Didst that count?
Uh-oh.
Damnable cur! Thou fightst
Okay.
well for a mortal. Alas, you face a god.
Okay. Get back.
I have evolved beyond gods.
Give me that work.
I'm the prince of all Saiyans, and you can burn in hell! Big Bang attack!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Thou art unworthy!
Wow. Thor, you better watch yourself.
Tell me, does a god such as yourself feel fear?
Wow. He did. He rearranged his face. He's still in his face. He's still whipping up on him.
Only
Oh.
All you will feel is oblivion!
Oh, Lord.
feel heaven's wrath!
Uh-oh. Ooh. he goes.
Always aim for the head.
Ooh. Okay.
KO! Oh, I get it. Thor won because he's a natural blonde.
Despite Vegeta's immense
Wow.
power and tenacity, the God of Thunder had him outmatched in several key areas.
First off, the big one, who was stronger.
Despite being up against the God of Strength, Vegeta actually matched up pretty closely with Thor. Both could output power far in excess of destroying a single universe.
It's
Okay.
always tough to get an exact number for Dragon Ball Super's most powerful characters, but we can combine the size of Universe 7 with multipliers from Vegeta's transformations to get a rough estimate.
It's important to note that Ultra Ego's power boost has never been stated, but we do know that Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta were roughly even in power. When Goku applied a Kaioken times 20 boost to fight Jiren, Vegeta kept up after going Blue Evolved, implying that both increases in power are roughly the same increase. Similarly, Blue Vegeta matched base Top, and needed Blue Evolve to keep up with Top's God of Destruction form, which is
Okay.
extremely similar to Ultra Ego in theme and purpose. Given this is the best current example of a measurable form akin to Ultra Ego, we can assume that Ultra Ego's boost in power, at least initially, could be extremely similar in terms of a percentage increase, making Ultra Ego's original state about 20 times more powerful than Blue Evolve. With that in mind, Vegeta at his peak could destroy a universe roughly 260,000 times over.
And Thor was pretty close to that. Taking a look at the Marvel Universe's size, which has a radius of at least 1 trillion light years, as well as scaling to the Worldbreaker Hulk, Thor ended up only about 10 times stronger.
Not terribly different, and it's definitely possible Vegeta's power could
Okay.
increase during the fight to match it.
But even if he was stronger, it wasn't the only thing that mattered. Ultra Ego's damage absorption could only do so much against an opponent like Thor.
Vegeta may have trained as a warrior from birth, but Thor has been fighting for millennia against a much wider variety of foes, allowing him to adapt to Vegeta fairly easily.
And the fact that Thor was way faster gave him a lot of leeway to use that extra combat experience.
Applying Vegeta's transformation multipliers to the shockwaves from Goku and Beerus' punches, Vegeta should be able to fight at nearly 300 quintillion times the speed of light.
But scaling to Ares moving within Plague Time? Thor would be over 70 quadrillion times faster.
More than fast enough to
Okay.
avoid Vegeta's key attacks, and even more importantly, absorb all of them with Mjolnir. This alone could shut down all of Vegeta's ranged attacks.
Sure, Veggie could absorb
Okay,
it back
true.
with Spirit
I got you,
Vision,
I got you.
But he'd have to hit Thor first, and with that much of a speed difference, that's easier said than done. And since Thor can just will the energy out of somebody, he could just take it right back, and then some.
Even without absorption, Vegeta's ki reserves are not infinite, and many of his battles have ended with him at low energy. He was exhausted by the end of the Tournament of Power, which lasted about 1 hour in total.
Meanwhile, Thor fought an army for over a month straight.
Theoretically,
Okay.
Vegeta could have ended the fight immediately with Hakai, if not for the fact that Thor has resisted existence erasure before, including physically, spiritually, and temporally.
Meanwhile, Vegeta had no way to match the God Blast, which could have killed friggin' Galactus. And that guy has threatened the infinite multiverse with destruction just as a side effect of his battles. That's a level of power beyond anything we've seen in Dragon Ball yet, let alone Vegeta.
Vegeta was never going to go down easy, but Thor's raw power, speed, and devastating godly abilities were too much for the Prince of All Saiyans.
Vegeta nearly won until Thor blew his mind.
You might say that pun was kind of terrible.
You don't do puns!
Really are.
We've talked about this!
Aw.
My thing.
Well, the winner is Thor.
Winner is Thor.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be jumping into the
All right. That was pretty good. Oh no, the hell they didn't. You probably looking at it just like I'm looking at it. They actually matched Hulk with Broly. Oh my god, this is definitely I'm gonna have to come back to their videos because that is interesting. They're actually putting the real life hypothetical, they put so much thought into their videos. So and getting the information right was spot on. So yes, I'm gonna be coming back to their videos and stuff like that. So might do another one depending on how you feel about it. You know, let me know in the comment section. Hit that like button and subscribe. And like I said, next time it's gonna be another reaction video, maybe with them or maybe with Adonis. So appreciate you for watching and see you in the next video.
Who would've guessed? We can make it the way that we want it. Who would've guessed? I could wake up to this in the morning.
Wrist like ball, my phone disco ball, like my wrist at all. Wrist like ball, my phone disco ball, like my wrist at all.
You know I came in there floss and I'm actually awesome. I can't let them get in my way. This grain is full like the Opry and Meyer. The sauces, I need to go get them a praise. You know I'm straight up to 10, spinning like